I was digging in the basement of rock bottom. I went about as far the opposite way from the gospel as you can humanly go. I went through a really nasty divorce. At 10 years, my wife just walked out, and then I turned to using drugs, copious amounts of drugs. I was a functioning addict. I still held a 40-hour-a-week job, and everything looked great on the surface, but inside it was just cancerous. Um, I was jumping from woman to woman to woman, and just I was trying to kill myself, really. All I wanted to do was not hurt anymore, so I did everything I could to numb the pain. Finally, after I had abused every relationship that I've ever had, my last friend told me, like in October, to get out. So I lived in a couple of parks, survived on half a loaf of bread a day, and this elderly woman that saw me reading. So every day I went to the park and read my Bible, and she saw me read every morning. So she came by and she's like, "Why don't you go to the mission?" And I've been by the mission before. I've been in Spokane for a few years, but I didn't know what this place was. And I was like, well, I got no other, God, if this would do, then give me the bus money. I'm walking in the street and there's $2 laying on the ground. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to the mission. So I came to the mission, and I met the most wonderful gentleman at the desk, Rob Gianola. And that changed my life. I had the most wonderful, I had an actual encounter with God. And I can say that now because the fruit of my life is totally different. You can't have an encounter with God, an actual encounter with God, and be the same after that. It's not possible. The way I think is different. My motivations are different. What I'm doing, each decision I make every day is different. My addictions were broken. The addictions were broken. No, my addictions were broken in a matter of about a week. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't cuss. Gone. I don't even have the desire to be around drugs of any kind. Like that's, and my addiction to women was broken. And that was, I think, the most important part for me was that I stopped using people physically. And if God will give me the opportunity each and every day to go out and speak to one person that is as lost as I was, if 1 out of 100 hears a message and it resonates with their spirit, then it's a life worth living. I mean, there's no greater task. I would give up all of my worldly possessions, all of my ambitions, just to go out and spread the message. If God gave it to me, He would give it to anybody. I deserve it the least, and now I have it in abundance, and I would give anything for other people to be able to feel what I feel, to understand what I understand now.